2 to 4 probably like that. Hey there, how are you?
Come on, let's go to bed.
Well, we're here for an inspection.
I don't know what it's about. Let's just stop. And I'll let you in, okay?
Okay.
I'm renovating one room at a time. And that cannot be done in 30 or 60 days.
Okay.
We're talking about painting, new, what's it called? New baseboard, new flooring. That takes, when you're talking about renovating, and I moved 9 dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's just, let him look in there. You did what you mentioned.
With the cages? Okay.
Look, let him in there.
I'll give you just a minute, because you know I got to take pictures and all that good stuff and document it.
I hope they clean. Did they clean up in there yet? Really? Let me go in there too.
Please. Stay. Stay.
They don't bite. My dog, nobody bites here. Yeah, super friendly.
Hey, buddy.
I'm moving one right there. They're all, you can touch them and smell them. But why are you guys out, the big girls?
Well, I think that we let them.
It's okay, just come open half the door and then walk out. Yeah, you come inside.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Dress it with other dogs. That's why she's in.
Oh, that's why you keep her in there by herself?
That's it, that's it. Yeah, dress it.
I saw that on her cage card.
So my dogs are never in soaked water. But I'm glad you checked it out because normally this is the time when they go out again. They go out at 8 for an hour. They go out around noon, sometimes till late for another hour. In the summer less it's too hot.
Right.
Way too hot, especially when they're black. You can't have them out.
Okay.
She's all girl, she's shedding. It's okay. Let him walk out. Bye-bye. She is 10, she's 9. Okay, just a second. Come on. This is Stacia.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, so remember I told you that we are all up to date with everything. Health certificates, anybody who's 8 weeks, anybody who is under, we don't have health certificates because they're not ready to go.
So you have 10 dogs on your website right now that should have health certificates. You have 8 puppies available that are over 8 weeks, and then you have the 2 guardian dogs that are
Let me
available.
bring, because my office I smoke, let me bring that up.
We can do the paperwork after we
Okay.
do the inspection, okay? But that's what I found.
Yeah, I just got rid of -9 Frenchies. They went to the panhandle to another breeder.
From your inventory, there was
Yeah.
9. Okay.
It was, I'll give you the name,
Uh-huh.
Divine,
Levine.
D-I-V.
Oh, you're giving me the name of the dogs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have the microchips too, but I have to pull it down, okay?
Okay.
Divine. Then I have Banker and Buster,
Banker.
like a banker.
Uh-huh.
Buster, those are all Frenchies. And I have Dreamer. I want to throw a Schnauzer in there. He just went to another guardian family. His name is, he just left, lives in Oviedo. His name is Baloo.
Baloo.
Baloo, B-A-L-O-U.
So that's one of the dogs you need a health certificate for.
No, I didn't sell him. He's a guardian.
Right. According to your guardian paperwork and what
And
you
it's
told
babies,
us,
babies.
you charge them. for those dogs?
You can call him. I did not shut him down. You can
Okay.
call him. I give you their phone number. You can ask them if they have to pay for the dog. I'll be
Okay.
happy to, okay?
Okay.
In fact, I can make the call here and say, hey, how much did that charge you? You hold on, okay? And I'm just, you know what? Give me,
All right. What are the other Frenchies that are gone?
okay, Maggie,
Maggie.
Mhm.
Okay.
Dahlia, like the flower, Opal, who else there? Sparkles.
Sparkles. Did they all go to the same place?
There are two people, there are two breeders.
Okay.
Sparkles, hold on. Who else left? Opal, Tansy. Tanzie.
Okay. Okay.
And I have the phone number there, he says.
Where they went?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are breeders. We have kind of a breeder relationship.
Okay.
But not little Schnauzer. Baloo is Novido.
Okay. Okay. And that's when you said that you didn't exchange any money.
Did not charge,
Okay.
no nothing.
Okay.
Did not charge.
So is it 9 Frenchies and 1 Schnauzer, or is it 9 altogether with the
10 total.
10 total? Okay. Okay, perfect.
Then I have a lot of retirees. If you go on my website, you will see I have a lot of retirees. Remember when you first time you came, that I was under the assumption that what Carol had told me, so it's new management, I did not know.
Right.
By the way, just to give you a little feedback, she showed up 2022 unannounced. But she called me from the gate and said, Mrs. Barton, Vera, she called me Vera. I need to speak with you. Can you come? Can you let me in? And the first thing I said, uh-oh, who complained now? Because when you have cameras and you well know and you fire people, you get it. So she said, no, I need to talk to you about the ordinance. So she told me about the ordinance changes in 2000. Could we please go out there and talk to somebody else? Because I'm trying to talk to her.
I was just asking her to turn on the hose.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Thank you. So, because I get distracted when I drive. So, nobody knew at that time where I could go to get an amendment, to get adjustments. First, Carol, within, even Harris did not know, sent me to zoning and agriculture, or agriculture and zoning said that's not their department, back and forth. I got, finally I hired an attorney for consultation, not for zoning. And he also sent to the commissioner 3 certified letters for my district, never even got a response. Then Carol suggested that I go to the first meeting, the board meeting, first, to talk in front, which I did. And afterwards, I followed up with Carol and she said, Vera, we leave it this way because unfortunately they didn't leave a clause for specialty breeder like you, because I'm a show breeder. I can show you my magazines with all the dogs all over. She said, you continue breeding, we try to make an amendment and adjustments, continue just the same. I did say to her, what about my license? She said, well, Vera, until this clause is fixed, there is no license for your situation. Because I'm not a commercial, I'm not a backyard breeder, and I'm not a hobby breeder. So, okay, in the meanwhile, I did call her last year again, and it still was not fixed. So, in the meanwhile, and in February you came, no March. You came on March 7th for the first time because of the complaint. But I did not understand that no breeding, after we talked about the certificate of, that you and I, you were here with with Laura, said, oh, even with the certificate I can only have, by the way, nobody notified me, I did not know there was new management or nothing, because I don't follow your all's website. But after, I think when you came out alone the second time, you mentioned that even you explained with the certificate of care, because I had to have that before, and I had it every year. You mentioned, oh, that means you can only breed 1 litter. And I mentioned to you, I have 11 dogs back then. Remember, I did say that. Mm-hmm. So it's not that I'm willfully trying to disobey what you have told me. I said, I have 11 dogs back then. So I want to throw this in that to refresh me because I know you deal with a lot of other things.
No, I remember.
So I want to make sure that I have a baby boom and then we have a break. I did hire an attorney in regards to getting the amendment adjusted because you can't fit all shoes in one box. It doesn't work that way. There has to be certain exceptions. This has nothing to do with inspection, of course, but I'm talking about 1 litter per year, being not a hobby breeder.
So, well, unfortunately, until you get an amendment, it is 1 liter per year, and every litter that you have will be a citation.
But I did not know this,
Yes, ma'am.
understand?
Well,
told you-
I did tell you that when I was here last time.
But I remember I told you also that I have 11 liters prior to the inspection. I did not know that, please. I didn't know that.
Right. Unfortunately, that's beyond my
I cannot,
control here.
I cannot believe this. I did not know that. Nobody told me. Nobody.
Well, it's the same thing with the rabies citations, right? You'll go to court and you can talk
Now,
to the
I have an
judge.
attorney for that because I don't
Right.
own that many dogs, is what you have done. I don't
But what
own.
I'm saying about the breeding as well, you will have the same opportunity to go to court and present your side of it to the judge.
You know how complicated you're making my life. No, nothing against you. I know you're doing the job. It's not you, not that. It's the whole thing, new management, and that the complaint came in.
Well, the bottom line is it is a county ordinance, right? It's not really new management. It's a county ordinance.
But the county ordinance, when I was talking to the previous management, I was taught that I am an exception. It will.
Do you have any of that in writing?
Unfortunately, only in verbal.
Right. So
Because Laurie should know, or Lauren should know, that there was communication going on between Carol and I. She should know that.
unfortunately, if you don't, like, because Carol isn't here for us to ask, right? So we don't have anything.
Can you ask her?
No, she doesn't work for the county anymore.
Do me real quick a favor. I don't want to leave. Get me my cell phone. Real
Well,
quick.
Vera, before we get into
I
that,
want you to
well,
talk.
we
No,
need
no,
to
no, no.
get we need to get to our
We're
inspection.
talking
All
about
of your-
inspection. You said about, you want to make sure that you understand I didn't charge the client. I don't want to walk in, I'm sending her to get my phone so you can talk to the client.
I'm not going to talk to them today.
Don't you want to know?
You
whether or
can
not-
give me their information and I'll
But
reach out to them.
I want to make sure that you understand I don't prep her and talk to her first and say, hey, tell him. What if I'm a
I mean,
crook?
that's fine.
And I say, go behind your back and say, hey, tell him I didn't charge you.
Right.
I want you to have that opportunity, I didn't prep it. I'm giving you the phone number now, and then you can talk to her.
I mean, and that's fine. But what we're really here to do is the inspection. These conversations we've had, and unfortunately, I'm not the person to give you the resolution.
But
I
I
can
did
give
not
you no
sell. I
resolution.
did not sell the dog. I did not sell
Okay.
anybody without health certificate.
And that's okay. That's fine. There's going to be 8 puppies that you have online available. There's more than that, but the other ones aren't, like you had, I think,
Some are
7.
reserved that I have for mine.
They
Remember
are
when
listed for sale on your
Not
website.
listed for sale.
So you have right now 8 puppies listed for sale that have to have health certificates.
That are already gone. Some of them are already gone.
You're required to hold those health certificates for a year. So
I have
You'll have
that.
to provide
I have
those
that.
health
Now let
certificates.
me go through the house. What?
There's somebody at the gate.
Who are we expecting?
It might be one of my partners.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. Just a second. Special for you.
Thank you.
Let me go to the house. I have 4 mounts. Let's just
This Chad. No, they're coming to let you in now. Yeah, you bet. Bye-bye. Help up.
It's your guy?
Yeah.
I got it, Brittany. Thank you.
Hey, pup.
You needed a little air.
Help up, boy.
Oh, she bites. She'll
Woody.
bite you.
Yeah? For real?
Yeah.
Don't bite
Playing
me.
with the toys.
Don't bite me, please.
Yeah, she bites us in the ankle all the time.
I got boots on, so that might help.
Okay.
this is a dog house. I'm a breeder. There are new mommies that just had babies yesterday, and the day before. So just try to stand behind. Best is to just stand still because they perceive us all as a tremendous team. They have strong emotion. The first week for them, they will kill for their babies.
These are schnauzers?
Yeah, but they're still very
Miniature
sensitive.
schnauzers.
Gotcha.
When they first give birth, the first 24 hours or the first week, they're on red alert and perceive any stranger as a threat.
Understood. Oh, you go.
Please come in.
You're the eyes. You're the eyes that I need here.
He's like, and I have people come.
Do you like the Nespresso
Yes, very much.
better than the tea?
Yes. Yes. No comparison. But you see, this is this thing is beeping. Just a second.
Fire.
O2. O2.
O2 detector.
Yeah, the one in my camper's bad and doing that too.
Must be the time of year or something, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, my camper's not like that.
So,
Yeah.
you see, I'm hardly ever there. Dusty. So that's that camper. I just wanted you to be able to see that.
I appreciate it.
I show you the other camper if you want to see it too.
Sure.
That is where I do artificial insemination. Before we go to the vet, we do fecal float because we want to make sure we don't have to make 2 or 3 trips to the vet each time. Because Dr. Philip, for example, he won't give us a health certificate if the fecal. You know, we have to look at that. Yeah. He's okay.
Right.
And you should like this, okay? So I make sure to do 2 things.
I'll let you do the honors on securing.
First, we can check the storage room downstairs. So you can see I don't hide puppies. I never had anything to hide.
Now, Vera, if a dog or a puppy, like, you know, if it's stillborn or a dog
My
dies,
next now that you taught me I have middle age.
right, but where do you take them? Where do they go? Where do you bury them?
The with an adult dog, they get cremated.
Okay.
And then we put the ashes back there.
Okay, what about the puppies?
Hold on, I'm trying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Same thing, we put it in a little box. It goes underneath the little tree.
Under those trees. Okay.
We don't toss them away. They're not, trash. Those are living souls. They're right there. It even says my beloved dogs and puppies. Adult dogs are ashes. Because I don't want predators to come and take the puppy. I don't know what this is from. I have no idea. We don't go outdoors. I have no idea. Somebody did something. Occasionally I have a caregiver spend the night in there.
In here?
Occasionally. Like somebody comes for assisting with the drug.
hold on just a second.
No, chances if I don't talk to you.
I don't want to talk to your vet right now. I want to talk to you.
Can I say something? They are newborns. They put 1 moment and 2 hours they take.
That's not an excuse. And you have dogs that were dead, that were failure to thrive for over a month, that never received
That
that
is
care.
not what I said.
That is what you wrote.
It's what I wrote. When they were born, I wrote when they were born, I wrote down the date of death,
Right.
and I write down why, the reason why. That does not mean I let you.
So this dog was born at 11:50 a.m. deformed.
Yeah,
Lower jaw not closing and it can't nurse.
that's correct.
Where are its vet records?
There are no vet
And
records.
it's deceased.
It is deceased.
Why?
24 hours.
Why did you not seek vet care for it?
What day was that puppy born?
April 13th.
What day was April 13? Check it out.
This dog on April 6th
Or let's say
was
it was
born.
8, what was it? Exactly. What time?
That's not an excuse. There are veterinary emergency clinics open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What puppies?
On 3/17, this dog was born deformed with a cleft palate.
Yes.
It was born April 6th at 3:17 in the morning. Okay? It passed on 4/7, almost 24 hours later-ish.
Was Sunday, yeah.
Why didn't it receive vet care?
Because it was dying.
So you don't get a
Well,
dog
actually,
vet care because
can I
it's
tell you
dying?
something?
That's when
Can
they
I
need
say?
vet
Can I
care.
tell you something? We have a puppy that is now 3 months old with a cleft palate that I have nursed daily, tube feeding and feeding. That puppy is now thriving and is 3 months. I mean, I gave it away to somebody.
Lucky for that puppy, but this puppy didn't get that.
Not all because
Vera, I mean,
Well, I do-
I'm just trying to understand. You wrote here that this dog was born on March 17th at 2 p.m., had fading puppy syndrome, and passed away on 3/31. If it had fading puppy syndrome, you
didn't
had.
have it initially.
It doesn't matter. If it had it, it was fading. You had plenty of time
So
to
when a
reach out
puppy
to a
dies, I need to
veterinarian.
run to the vet.
When a puppy is sick,
Sick deformity. You're talking about
100%. You can't just. It has a cleft palate. It can't nurse. So now you
So
just
when
let
we
it
do
start
tube
with it.
feeding, no, I don't let the puppy starve. I tube feed the puppies. I have syringes. I tube feed. I nurse the puppy.
You're not a veterinarian.
I'm a registered nurse.
You're not a veterinarian.
That is correct.
So these dogs aren't getting medical care, and they're passing away on your watch. Some of them are living for a month. And then you said you have people here with them all the time, but here are 2 puppies that died because mom sat on them. Where were you? Where was your step?
What age were the puppies that died?
Mom laid on it. This
That
one
is that
was
one.
born. This one was 2 days old. This one was a day old.
Anybody who...
So you have so many dogs that you can't monitor their all. So mom is laying on the puppies.
We have cameras.
But you're not watching them because
I have
mom's
it in my
laying-
office.
But Vera, I'm just saying, like you're not
We
giving
do
me a reasonable
everything to
argument.
save every puppy. Every puppy.
This dog was born on January 12th at 4:41. You said it has failure to thrive, and it expired on 2/4.
So how long is that?
Oh, almost a month. And you didn't receive any vet care for this dog.
Let me go. What was the puppy's name?
Red ID Karen
She
White.
died. Karen died when she was 4 weeks old, remember? That was a little white puppy. White puppy from, the name mommy is Josie. I remember the mommy. That puppy what was her birth weight?
You don't have that. Oh, 4.8 pounds.
How
Right.
is it?
So if a dog is born underweight, again, it should have veterinary care.
You're accusing me of that I let my puppy suffer, and that's not true.
But that's not what this says. This says otherwise.
That is not true. I write down when it dies and what did it the cause of death. That doesn't mean the puppy suffered for 4 weeks.
So it just randomly died all of a sudden from failure to thrive.
A few days, 2-3
But
days.
and
We
who
feed-
diagnosed it with failure to thrive?
When I see the puppy isn't gaining weight,
Right. So a
The puppy
veterinarian
is-
didn't diagnose it. So
No,
we
the
don't know
puppy-
what it died from. How often does this happen?
and I have the last litter records.
I'm just saying,
I have
right
last
here,
year,
you
I have
have,
all of last year that we can pull out. Do me a favor.
you have an average of a puppy a litter dying of a deformity or failure to thrive or mom sitting on it.
My overall per year mortality rate is 5%. Do me a favor.
I
go in
don't
my
believe
office.
you anymore.
I show it to you.
I don't believe you. Based on this is
Okay,
more than
then
5%.
I'm not a liar. I'm showing you everything. I'm honest with you. I disclose everything with you. None of it is to make the puppy suffer.
No, but you told me that if your dogs needed medical attention, you always sought medical attention.
I'd be happy to let you because I talked to Dr. Philip
I have all
the
of your
time.
records
But I thought you don't have the records about our phone conversations.
because that's not a visit or an exam.
Because whenever my puppy has a hiccup, I call him. In the middle of the night, I call him after work. He returns my phone calls. So I am in communication with Dr. Philip at all times, with the whole staff. They know me for 12 years. If there's a puppy throwing up, I say, oh, the puppy could have aspirated. It may have aspirating pneumonia because that's high risk. He then says, give puppy, put it on Clavamox. So I follow his instructions. I say, I have a puppy failure to thrive. It's not gaining weight. He said, well, some puppies are not meant to live. That's why they have litters, Vera.
So a veterinarian didn't tell you to bring that dog in to have it
No, he did
humanely
not.
euthanized. He said just let it die.
No, he did not use those words ever. He would never say that to me. Ever, ever, ever. He gives me advice and says, try this, try that.
Right, and when it doesn't work, and you call him back and you say it's not working.
Well, I
then-
call him back, I say it didn't work, the puppy passed away. That's what I say. I'm giving you my communication. Sorry that you think I'm a liar. I am absolutely not a liar. If I wanted to hide something, I wouldn't show you that. If I wanted to not disclose something, I wouldn't show you that. I'm trying to show you everything. Everything I have, everything I do. I love my animals, and I'd be happy to put you on the phone with Aloma Jancy. I would never let my dogs suffer. Never. I live for my dogs. I live for them. I live for my dogs. I live for them. I have my family is dead. I only have one son in St. Louis and grandchildren. My dogs are my inspiration, my everything. They give me a purpose. I love them. I know everybody's bark. I know everybody's behavior. Everybody. I don't do C-section ever, ever, ever. I don't do that.
I have to call Adam.
Let me go ahead. Can I call Aloma Jancy?
Give me just a minute here.
So you can talk to my vet?
Really quick. Yeah, just my phone might die too. I might have to call him back on here.
I'm not cruel to my animals. I've never done anything to my animals. I wanted to hear this from my vet.
That's for her, not me.
Yeah, I'm a breeder. And I don't let my dog suffer. You saw how they said Dr. Philip, I've got a problem here. I have animal services here. They're accusing me of animal cruelty because my neighbors, you know, the newborns, they have a flat belly, they pass away. There's nothing we can do. They're only 24 hours old, they pass away. If mommy lays on a litter, they pass away.
For what?
You're going to take the things away. When they're newborns, you know, they say I let them suffer. I'm letting my newborns suffer. I'm letting them suffer.
They don't look like they need to be seized. Do they need to be seized?
The adults are healthy for the most part.
Looks like a lot to keep up with.
It is. How to go? They all, Papa and Bailey, they just, they want to eat some, put their feet aside, and eat them a little bit. And we drive down, Jolene ate most of it. She might have one more of the bowl left. I didn't eat all the way up to her. She eat a little bit more. Take one more bite, and then she's like, she went through with Kelly and Erica, and Brandon and Pear. When you go into the,
I need you to talk to them. I need you to talk to them. No. She said I let my puppy suffer. She said they let my puppy
Can't step
suffer.
right in.
Yes, sir.
My own investigator. Those are investigators. Yes, my vetting record. It's a doctor.
Credentials in what their area of expertise.
It doesn't matter. They say I'm letting my newborn suffer.
You know, investigator is.
It doesn't matter. They are saying I do cruelty to my puppies.
Kira, just cut it. Investigator only looks for probable cause. He's not a prosecutor. Let you know. I went through these things many times over. Have them put it in writing. Have them.
New babies
take
do
the picture,
die.
or you take the picture, the same picture.
I'm on the phone with my vet.
And then then we go from there. Because you know what? She said it's not lying.
Doesn't matter. They are accusing me of animal.
Investigators, they don't even want to take anything to the court because they know because they can't do a shit.
That's not it. They're accusing me. You know my. You know how much I love my dog. You know.
There is an order. So have him write it down, state his complaints, state his charges, and actually this is not charges, this is probable cause. He can't charge you. He's an investigator.
They say I have cruelty to animals. Imagine.
What he said, I don't care. He might not like you. He needs to put that in writing. And then
You know, I keep litter records.
exactly the same pictures what he takes.
Dr. Philip.
Get
Dr. Philip.
an attorney contacted.
No, Dr. Philip. I write litter records. And I write down when a puppy expires. Of course, you and I talk all the time on the phone.
Look, I know, but
This is Dr. Philip, my dog.
these guys, they don't have any on him. He's cognitive lies, and that's
Here is Christina. Can you talk to Christina? Can you talk to Christina?
she's not here, but what do you
No,
want
I'm
me to
talking
tell you?
about my Christina. Christina is with Animal Services. Explain it. You and I are always on the phone. Please.
Yeah, no, I know, look, I mean, you don't
Please,
have
hold
to
on.
tell me.
Christina. I would never hear Dr. Philip. You know, we talk all the time on the phone. Dr. Philip, it's Christina.
Hi, Dr. Philip.
Christina.
No, it's Kirsten.
Oh, Kirsten, okay. So Kirsten,
Mm-hmm.
there is something going on. So this guy, from what I understand, it's an investigator.
Pictures.
Yes, I am the investigator for Seminole County Animal
Okay,
Services.
you state your credentials. I worked at the animal, work at Orange County. You're
I sent him
investigator
videos. I sent him
From
pictures.
Seminole County Animal Services.
from Seminole County Animal Service.
That's correct.
Okay, so you need to put, because you don't have a right to charge it.
Don't do that. Don't do that,
Listen,
Dr.
You
Philip.
know,
Dr. Philip.
You're investigator. Write
Dr.
it down
Philip,
what
this
you
was
see,
Dr.
take
Philip. I'm
documentation,
sorry.
Take everything down.
Okay,
write
Dr.
it
Philip,
down.
just do me one favor.
I will
Dr. Philip,
I'll get
he's your
somebody
PA.
from, because Vera never does cruel.
Dr. Philip,
Never been to cruel.
Dr. Philip, Dr.
Because I've
Philip.
been working with her for 7 years.
No, you have been working with
You
me
know,
since
and I don't know what
2012.
you
He
see,
doesn't
so
even
you
hear
need
me.
to write down what you see need to take a
I sent him
pictures.
pictures. I sent him
And-
videos of
and,
every
uh,
puppy.
It doesn't
I do.
matter. He
And
has to
then you
physically
need
see
to,
the
I'll give
animals.
it
You
to
I
have to
send
look
him
somebody
at them.
pictures and
who's
videos.
He has to
doesn't
wait
have a
a
vested
physical
interest
exam.
at
Dr.
running up
Philip.
the weather.
Since
And then we get,
2012. He's my primary vet for everything.
we get somebody who is expert
Dr.
in the area.
Philip. I can't get a word in
Write you his
headset.
opinion.
I'm sorry.
And you can take it to court or not.
Dr. Philip,
That's how it goes.
can you
At
even
least
hear me?
that's how I
Dr. Philip?
normally do it.
Hey, Dr. Philip, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Listen, how often do I send you video and pictures of puppies and dogs? How often?
Mira, I know. I watched them on the video. You got cameras there.
No, I send them to you directly to the office.
Yeah, I can look. I can pull the history. I can pull the history. It's on
Vera, at this point, I need to see your health certificates. I need to see your health
So to
certificates.
charge you.
If you guys don't mind giving us just a minute, can I talk?
My vet. Whenever puppies are born, and they 2 or 3 ounces, not all of them survive. I don't let them suffer. I take pictures with you. I send it to Dr. Philip, whether it's 2 or 3 a.m. and he tells me what to do. It's not that I would let puppy suffer or a puppy. You have a 3-ounce puppy. The next day the mommy laid on it, it's newborn. My average mortality rate is 5%. We've lost in this litter,
Kirsten's the primary investigator,
yeah.
so there's no need regurgitating this to anybody but her.
All right.
Am I correct?
Here, the health certificates. I'm so laughing it. Because you have no idea how much I love my dogs here. Left all the puppies that have left, I have records in them too.
Well, I need those.
What? This one? I have copies here. Okay. I have. Hold on. Somebody tore this out. This is all current here, right here. No, I don't know which one is this because it got torn out. This is Peaches. So it belongs here to be here. And this is Peaches. So this is Peaches here. Yes, all my health records. Have microchip on every puppy too. You know what we need to do?
Yeah?
Why don't you just walk the 2 big girls out and put in them?
Okay.
Shave it there.
Hey, I'm gonna let out sauce in the thing and can you put them in the back?
In the far back, none shaded. The shaded one. Make sure they have water there, yes. In the far back. Because they know that it's time to go out.
It's the sister's dog.
My dear. Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Tina.
She's 9 years old.
Come here, man. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
They have no idea how stick I am my stomach.
I'm gonna send the
These
sisters out
puppies
too.
do die.
Alright,
And I
these girls
talk
are
to my vet
crazy.
all the time. All the time.
Vera, remember when I was here the last time?
All
And
the time.
Vera, do you remember when I was here the last time when we talked about it? Your vet has to physically examine your pets. A video, a phone call is
And I
not
cannot always
acceptable.
predict when a puppy dies. I cannot predict when
Vera,
I'm newborn.
if your dog has a cleft palate when it's born, you're required to take it to the veterinarian. Like, that's
I can
just,
show you pictures of cleft pellets that are now a year old that have survived because I nurture them.
you're not a veterinarian, so you got lucky on those.
Lucky?
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
have that many cleft pellets.
You just said you did.
I said I have in 15 years, probably had 5 or 6 cleft pellets in 15 years. You don't believe anything I say anyway because now I'm a liar. I'm far from that. I'm not a liar. I have nothing to cover up. I show you everything. If I wanted to cover something up, I would hide and disguise. I would not just innocently hand you this and hand you that, not knowing that this is wrong. I would not do this. Puppies have left. So they are removed. But this is what I have left currently. You want to know the current puppies. Because those are all. You want to have the current certificates.
Yeah, those
So-
are the ones I'm looking at.
Yeah, because the other ones have left. You don't want to mix it up. I keep those puppies that are still here. These are puppies that have left. Okay?
Not Echo Sergeant, but
We have
If you
appointment
can
tomorrow
call
too
him,
at the veterinarian
see if
to
you
get
can get a deputy
vaccine,
to
what you
respond
call it,
with a consent
updated
form.
health
Tell
certificate
him I'm gonna
in
try and
case
get
they have
consent
expired. So
to
we have appointment tomorrow at 1
in lieu
o'clock.
of getting a warrant.
taking 6 puppies in for
if you
updated
will.
health certificate.
Oh, you texting me? Actually, I can text you. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Put them in the bed and make sure they have water, please. Fresh water.
Can you guys make sure they have fresh water back there, please?
Because they're getting frustrated being there. Now when it says staying at Maximilian, that means it's my keeper. Which puppy are you looking at? Probably have to update. We had a puppy leave yesterday. Who left
If
yesterday?
it left yesterday, you should have a health certificate for it.
That, absolutely. It's in there.
So I don't see health certificates
Puppy's name,
for, hold on. I don't see health certificates for Quickly or Quentin.
Hold on. Quickly or quickly. You how long ago?
So they were on 3-4.
So there are 3, 4.
Oh, wait, okay,
Then
yep.
I couldn't have that certificate on
Or,
this.
yeah. What do you mean? Today's 4/22. They're listed for sale. They're,
Where are they listed for sale? Can you show me? Please, so I see. It doesn't coming available soon. There's no
Right, but
prices.
you told us last time you take deposits, and if these, if
I did not take deposits.
Vera, we told you before. Listen to me. You said that if they were on your website, they were listed for sale because you take deposits ahead of time.
That
for
was,
dollars.
but I have taken the prices off. Nobody gives me anything. I've taken the prices off. There are no prices that will be available soon. So those puppies are not reserved. Look at this. They're not even reserved. I didn't take any deposit. Let me go to my website. Just to make sure that you see. Hold on. You don't see any prices. You don't see even reserved. You see nothing.
You have prices on none of them. Does she? Okay.
But it's not with the health
Huh?
certificate. When they have health certificate, but this puppy does not have anything because they're not available.
The only reason I was looking for them is because when we were here last time, that's not what you told
Does it
us.
say reserved?
It does.
It says reserved.
Oh, on this one. Hold on, hold on. Wait, that was on Petra. And then,
But you
hold on.
said quickly.
I,
Yeah, I'm
yep,
looking
I
at
scrolled
quickly.
down. I scrolled down. So let's see. It
Let me
says.
open my website, my Facebook, please, so I can follow.
All right, I see. You have May 31st on there that it would be available to go home.
Yeah,
So show me where you
Have
wrote
whoever
deposit
responds
thing.
give me a call
I
when
don't
they get
give you
here,
the
comma.
deposits. Because I have
Electric
no
gate
prices
opener.
on that. They're reserved. I take names on the waiting list. That's what I do right there. Hold on. If I have somebody reserved, I'm trying to get on my website. Scroll all the way down. It says puppy waiting list. And I have to write the names on my website so I know when they're reserved, what they're reserved, so I know what. Otherwise, how else am I going to keep track of it?
So you're reserving them without a deposit now, since my last visit.
I have to. You won't let me do it any different way.
Okay, I'm just making
You
sure.
want you told me I can't do
You
this
can't. That's okay, but that's not what you told me before. So I-
before, but not today.
okay, that's fine. That is fine. So you should only have.
You told me what
That's on the bottom waiting list.
She has whole certificates for.
All of them. Except for the ones that are on the waiting list.
Correct.
Everybody. But there's some that are expired, so I have tomorrow expired, so I have another coming tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Right, but they don't. They're current today.
Yes.
Okay.
But I want to make sure I don't miss it, so therefore
This
I
Chad.
go early to make sure.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it now. Let me call you
I
back.
see you asking me.
Yeah, I'm gonna come with every letter, and I'm gonna just leave it with you.
40 years, I haven't.
It's okay. It's okay. No, they're doing their job. Listen, they're doing their job. Okay, they're just doing their
Look,
job.
I'm sorry, they're not.
They're doing their job. They're doing what they're being taught by the
Maybe they
cops.
should get a real.
No,
instead of
they're nice people.
trying to
Dr.
get
Phillips,
money.
stop. They're nice
Okay,
people.
I'll get your contact to.
Okay, I need to go. I need to go. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have one for? Is it Myra?
Myra, which one?
Myra.
Let me see Myra. Myra? Major!
No. Myra, the one all the way to the left.
It's mine. It's my keeper. If you see, reserved. It's my keeper. Doesn't have a price. It's mine. She's still here.
Okay, perfect.
Staying at Maximilian Schnauzer.
Kirsten, is your phone an iPhone?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
It is my dog. And I keep him. I don't have to show them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did this one perish?
There is one lower jaw, yeah.
Do you
Deformed.
Do you know when it perished?
Within the same day, but most time was less than 24 hours on the same day. On the same day, because it was born a.m., it died in p.m., yeah. It was a weekend. It had a jaw that, and it kept scooting away, so we put it on a heat with a microwave. We had
Where
to
you at with
fast.
certificates?
She has all of her certificates.
So, okay.
All that she has all health certificates for the dog.
I have all babies.
Okay.
Look at this is for you. Because it changes, and you know how it changes. Dogs
I'm just gonna make a quick phone call.
Because I have on my website.
I wanna make a quick phone call.
Do you need me to open the gate?
What's that?
Do you need me to open the gate?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna step out in my truck. Hey, have you got a couple minutes? Okay, just checked with Kirsten, and all the health certificates are kosher. So I'm going to talk about the newborns that perished. Do you have a notepad handy? Yeah, I think it'll help you help me cipher. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm going to grab. Let me grab a notepad too, so I'm not writing on her records. Grab a pen. Alrighty, give me 2 seconds. Number one, I'm refreshed because this is not a Brandon Blake case, which I'm really glad about. Okay. Okay, the earliest date, and this is the most severe, I believe, born January 12th, expired February 4th. That was the failure to thrive. That's a no-brainer. That's a solid charge there. Okay, the next one, those are all good. The next one, we have a February 15, born February 15, passed away on February 16, mom laid on it. ...6:30 a.m. It doesn't have the time they were born. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, the first two were born on the 15th at 10:30 p.m. and 11:15 p.m. and the one that perished was born 6:30 a.m., which is going to be 6:30 a.m. on the 16th of February. That one, in my experience, is not going to go anywhere. Do you agree? Yeah. March 4th. 3 were born on March 4th. The one that passed away was born at 6:30 and perished on March 6th. Mom laid on it. That's another crib death with a little more time included. Well, with it. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to, so what I want to do is go through these most likely and least likely charges, and I'm pretty sure that she will consent, verbally and on paper consent, because she showed me where she buries the old dogs, which is probably where she buries the puppies. She says she cremates the older dogs and buries them by the magnolia tree. So I'm going for a search either way, whether it be consensual or through a warrant. But I just, in the back of my mind, I want to make sure I know what likely charges we have here based on timelines. So the March 4th, I'm going to put down as a question mark. And that all of these, obviously if I find, because I got pictures and everything of the dogs, not that they're going to be recognizable unless they are in a freezer, but I can come back and reevaluate what we're talking about right now. March 17th, we got one that was born on the 17th at 2 p.m. Faded puppy, self-diagnosed fading puppy syndrome. That one's a charge. Yep. And I was letting Kirsten work through the health certificate situation before I started pushing this agenda here. Yeah, for sure. April 6th, born at 3:17, deformed cleft palate, passed on 4/7. Since that one had a cleft palate and could have had vet care or vet intervention, I want to put a okay. Yep. Understood. Yep, that one's down as a check mark. April 11th, 7:32 stillborn. That one's a definite no, I believe. Do you agree? Yeah, there's the whelping record along with a picture of all the dogs with their names. We do. Yep, we do. Yep. Let's see. April 13th, 11:15. Deformed lower jaw not closing, can't nurse. She had no notes, no handwritten notes on this one, but she verbally stated on body camera that it died within 24 hours. So deformed, is that's still failure to provide care because she could have had it euthanized by the vet if it couldn't be cared for, correct? Yep. 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 Yeah, especially for the money she's getting for these little boogers. Yeah. So, and that's all of them. So out of those that are definitely no's, I got one maybe, depending on what we find subsequent to a search. Yep, 4 definites, 1 maybe. Yep. Okay. All right. You bet. Okie doke. Thanks. All right. Bye bye.
That, I mean, but we might as well camp because I know this is gonna. How long is this investigation gonna last? You have a big file. That's okay. I am.
We gotta do our job.
I know you do. And I'm sorry, Dr. Philip is a nice man. He's only trained. He immigrated to Canada. Canada, he's a veterinarian. And then he got here, because he had allergies over there, and he came here, oh my God, 15, 16 years ago. And he works at the Loma Jensen. He has been there, his partner now. And I call him for everything because we've been working together since 2012. I can call him, I have his private numbers. And what vet is going to give you a private number? You know? I mean, he has children, he has, and the whole clinic is very supportive to me. And they do understand you. Let me just be frank, that as a breeder, you don't run for every hiccup to the vet. I will, because I don't want to get in trouble, okay? But the veterinarians do pump, and I say, oh, that's exaggerated. Veterinarians do give extra medication, like if I say I need Clavamax. What do you need it for? I have a puppy that's coughing, or has a runny nose. Should I come in where I send Clavamax, try Clavamax? So I learned that I'll go to the vet instead of just getting the medication.
Correct. So he cannot just prescribe you Clavamax and then you just give it.
Got it,
You know
got it.
what I
And
mean?
a lot of breeders, have relationship. A lot of veterinarians are anti-breeders, but there are some vets that are with breeders,
Right.
because especially if they see breeders. Okay, my dogs are not backyard dogs. If a dog costs $7,000 or $8,000 or $4,000, nobody's going to take a puppy without a health certificate. I mean, I do have high-end dogs. The same thing with the Frenchie. The one that I just sent off, I paid $65,000. Another one I paid $20,000, fully loaded with puppies. Over there, just too much for me. I stay with my little ones. Now I have those big dogs. Well, the German Shepherd is 10, the other one is 9. And I'm afraid that with age, that they might pass away. And of course they're going to get vet care. They're my family. So I have 2 giant Schnauzer puppies to transition.
Right.
To transition over. They get trained by them. By the time, I hope I have another 3 years, the other ones. But then the other ones are mature too. Because I like to feel safe. They make me feel safe. This is open at night time. They can go in and out. AC in the heat, so my dogs have this place, but I want them for my protection. But otherwise I don't have any big dogs. What else can I show you? What are you going to do?
Are you wrapped up?
Yes, sir. I have everything I need.
What do I need
Okay.
to do? Do you need papers or fill anything out?
No, sir. I got everything. Ma'am, I got. I'm
Don't
gonna
they
take
get
this with me, and I'm gonna take your new inventory.
It's yours.
Okay.
And then I need to swap spots with Kirsten, and I need to speak with you.
I need to sign something.
Well, we'll get to that. Let me explain to you what I'm going to talk about.
But you heard that I'm with my veterinarian always on.
Yes.
Always.
Yep. All right, we're going to start from earliest to most recent.
Yeah.
All right, on January 12th, you've got, this is the most severe case in my opinion, failure to thrive and expired on February 4th.
Yeah.
Okay, that one?
That was little Karen. I know Katie. That was Katie.
Yep.
No, Katie left. It was Karen. And she died, yeah.
Karen, yep.
She was born, hold on, she was born on,
January 12th and expired
That's
on
right.
February 4th. Okay.
and we did do extra feeding and everything. We had her in the incubator. Yeah.
On March 4th. March 4th, expired on March 6th. There's a little bit of time lapse in there. I haven't made a decision on that yet. Just let me get through all these and I'll tell you what
How many hours?
what I'm explaining. March 17th,
Yeah, thank you.
self-diagnosed as fading puppy syndrome, passed away on March 31st. There's a large time lapse there.
Have you dealt with breeders before?
What's that?
Have you dealt with other breeders before?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go inside and look? You saw my dogs.
Yes. Yep. April 6th, cleft palate,
Yeah.
passed on 4/7 with no vet visit, no physical vet
Well,
visit.
he can confirm that.
That does. That's
You understand it's not that I'm
have some.
fine
More,
to
I
not-
have some more to explain. Stillborn, we're not worried about. The last one is April 13th, which you said this puppy passed within 24 hours with
Yeah.
the lower jaw not closing, can't nurse? Okay. So where we're at right now is 1, 2, 3, 4 definite misdemeanor charges for failure to provide care. So notice to appear. It's a court date. It's not physical arrest. We're not taking you away from your
Don't
your
take
fa-
my dogs
your
away from
family.
me because
We're not taking your dogs
Because if
away.
you take my dogs, you might as well put me in my grave.
When these puppies expire, what do you do with them?
We usually, as I said to her, we have a little box, a cardboard box, and we put them in the ground because they're only like this.
Okay.
My dad have even a tombstone for my
Okay.
babies.
So even the one from March 4th that's questionable, this is a law enforcement matter now. This is out of their hands. That's why I'm here. I've been listening, I've been reading, I've been studying. For the puppy from January 12th, March 4th, March 17th,
Let's make a note
April
here.
7th.
Right on here. Right on
Yeah.
here. Make an X on each. Make an X just so I know. Just a big X. Right here.
Okay, give me a second to get it back in order here. Nothing here.
For my record, so I know which one I'm talking about. Because I can document. I have what you call it. You can see that I made phone calls. You know how you can. Because I do for my business phone. And it shows all the calls I made to my vet, what time, and it shows supportive that I am on the phone with them. So but I understand that I need to go to the vet and have records. Or just doctor records, a note.
They have to be physically seen.
I hear you.
Not
I have to have a
right,
doctor
right.
note, a written doctor note. And then I can put this in there. And if that puppy dies anyway, who is responsible? He
No,
said-
like we
if
explained,
he
then
says to me,
then it would have been under vet care, so you would not be responsible.
Unless you didn't follow that vet's orders. That's where it gets.
so
So if the vet
right,
says you need to do X, Y, Z, then you need to do X, Y, Z.
of course. We do tube feeding if we need to every 2 hours, sometimes even an hour and a half.
Okay, so these 5 pups, I want to ask you for consent. If they're in the yard, to show me where they're at in the yard. We want to collect them, to send them off for necropsy.
You want to send them out? Cut them now? You want to take them out?
So,
Come on, show me.
no, listen to me. Listen, we got to do some things first. If they're in the yard, I need to collect them for necropsy at UF. If they're in a freezer in any
We
building,
don't have any freezers. No puppies, no dogs. We don't do that. You can go to my freezer.
okay, are you giving me your word before we go any further?
You can go.
Are
Go
we-
ahead. Go
No,
in.
no. Are you giving me your word
Give you my never,
that-
ever, ever.
that you will produce all 5 of these puppies from this yard? Do you know where they're at?
Yes, they are in there. We have to dig this up. The whole Hey, where do they bury them? Right there by the magnolia tree, right?
Yes.
Could you please show the officer
Yes.
Not right yet. We gotta do some paperwork first. I have it on body camera,
there? Okay.
but we need to put it on paper.
But they're probably eaten up by now because they're so tiny, you know what I'm saying? They're tiny like this. You wrap them in tissue paper too.
Actually, do me a favor, Miss Vera. Your first name is Vera, V-E-R-A.
Yeah.
Middle name?
F. I'm so nasty with that name. Clark, C-L-A-R-K.
I'm sorry, can you?
Clark, C-L-A-R-K.
That's your middle name or your last name?
Last name. Middle name is Felicitas.
Okay. You spell that for me?
Felicitas. F-E-L. Let me write this.
That's okay. Just the F is fine. And your date of birth?
January 7th, 1957.
County 905 on support. I'm sorry, did you say standby?
Yeah, I was too.
10-4. Can you assign a OR case number and advise the last four for me, please?
You moved a lot of them out.
Yeah, I 9 Frenchies left with the panhandle.
So you don't have them in there anymore?
I have a few left.
2589 again 2589.
And I have neck and feet.
1026, thank you, and I'll be 10-4, 10-6 on teletype.
Where am I gonna go to jail for animal cruelty?
That's not my call, it's...
905 on teletype 1 by name, date of birth.
But you know that puppies may not be there anymore. You don't take them too deep. How deep do you guys normally
Motor
take them?
unit guys.
A couple feet.
Couple of feet?
First
like
name's gonna be James Thomas Billing. Middle initial's gonna be Mike. Last name's gonna be Delta Yankee Sierra Ocean November. Date of birth is gonna be 7/26/85. Hispanic male. Copy, stand by.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks. Copy, you're welcome. And that was 905.
This 10-4. Ready to cop?
You know what gonna
Yeah.
happen now?
10-4, first name Vera, Victor Echo Romeo Alpha, middle initial F Foxtrot, last name Clark, common spelling, date of birth is 1/7/57, white female.
Cannot breathe here.
But remember, I told her when she came the first time that I had 11 pregnant girls.
You said,
Before.
So
Actually,
what's
stand
probably gonna happen on that is you'll probably be issued a citation for those. And then you can contest those in court, right?
Seminole.
Um,
1026, thank you.
if we come back, you have
Copy,
to
you're
have
welcome.
certificates and everything that's on your website.
But I won't have anything if I'm not breathing, you know.
Exactly.
Now I do have in a breeding partner for the schnauzers in Volusia County.
What you do in Volusia County doesn't
Okay.
affect our ordinance.
Okay.
Now, they have their own ordinances over there,
Yeah, I know that.
but you
I get
gotta
licensed.
abide by that.
Yeah. Do I need to sign this?
In a
I'm gonna
moment.
go over all that with you.
Can I have a cigarette? I'm a smoker. Does anybody else smoke?
No.
I shouldn't be smoking with my heart.
Okay.
I feel like a piece of shit. I feel like a scumbag, like a piece of shit. I mean, you see my setup in there. It's always, you know, with love. And don't you see my, did you see my babies? Everything is done with love. Who even hires that many people? You know, just to make sure that people that dogs are taken care of.
Chad, you good if I go to the truck real quick?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
But you can take, I can get the shovel, you can see. But some puppies that are 4 weeks and longer, they're so small they wouldn't be in the ground anymore. Mm-hmm. You know that, right? Because they're
Yeah.
we're talking about, you see how little the babies are.
Yeah, I understand.
There's just
I
no way
understand.
that they're going to be still there. So if you want to find 5 puppies from way back, you're not going to probably find it. Maybe you find some brown tissue paper. But my vet can tell you that if I wouldn't call my vet if I wasn't concerned and just want to let this go, right? I mean, I call my vet, I can show you all my phone conversations, even on the dates when those puppies, except for when she was laying on a baby. So if the puppy lays on a baby, is that my fault?
That you're not being charged with that. Okay. The other ones, there was a time lapse and there's technicalities. It's not real technicality, but they explained to you that you have to get the vet care in person, you have to have it in writing, you have to document. So it's kind of a technicality, but I don't think it's a gross violation.
feel like, you know,
but that's why it's a misdemeanor, and that's why it's a court date, and why you're not going to jail. If it was something more with more malice than that, then there's different. Different
can you
ways
not
to
tell
handle it.
when you walk in there? Can you not tell how much I love my dogs?
I can. I was actually very impressed.
This is too much. This is too much. This is too much.
Okay, I know you're distraught, so I'm going to read this for you. I have your information here. This is going to be the case number. What we're asking is for consent to search. This is how it's going to read. You'll initial here if you agree, once I explain all this to you. I, your initials, consent and agree to allow Seminole County Sheriff's deputies to search my curtilage. Do you know what curtilage is?
No.
It's the property.
Do it now. You can also do my refrigerator, freezer. Please do it. Right in there, I have one freezer. You allowed refrigerator, freezer.
Okay, I appreciate that, and I'm going to add that.
Do it 2 days, okay? Get it over with.
Do what?
You do it today. Because we could have puppies and hide them, right?
Oh, that's what I plan on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So-
a second, my handyman. Hello?
Hey, Miss B.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you don't think very highly of my girlfriend, but is it possible she can come in here and help me?
No, I'm not gonna have people who do truck have no business on my property. Absolutely negative, no. Absolutely no. Cannot. Negative.
His name's Chris?
Yeah, he's gonna go to jail.
Chris what?
Larson?
Larson?
1440.
Yeah, why do you have him on your property? Why do you have him on your property?
Because he's a handyman.
It doesn't look like he's a handyman to me, but that's just my opinion.
Well, then send me a good one. Because what he's doing, the drywall, it's taking him so far 4 days, it should have been done in 1 day.
Larson or Largent? Largent.
The one that has an ankle thing, the
Yeah.
one that is always arrested,
Yeah.
the one that is going to jail most likely, he's
Yeah.
a habitual criminal.
Yeah, okay. So back to this. Consent and agree to allow Seminole County Sheriff's deputies to search my curtilage and freezers.
And refrigerator. I only have one freezer in there. Might as well go there right away. That freezer. Because they only have one freezer. There's a freezer in the laundry room, okay?
Okay. And refrigerator located at 1075 Wynn Street, Sanford, Florida.
Yeah. You
I
can
fur-
do it now.
I further consent and agree to allow Seminole County Sheriff's deputies to search all areas located within and all buildings, structures, and vehicles adjacent to,
Yes.
including all containers located therein.
Absolutely.
My consent and agreement to search is freely and voluntarily given.
Yes.
I understand that I may refuse to allow Seminole County Sheriff's deputies to search.
No, I will not. I want you to see what I have.
Okay. So,
I want you to see. And when we have adult dogs, like I have a senior dog that passed away on cancer, spent $6,000 just for cancer treatment.
I hear
You know what we did with that dog?
Cremated?
Here,
Yep.
and then the ashes are in there,
I
so you're
believe
not
you.
going to find.
I
I have
believe
my
you.
love,
I don't believe you're a malicious person. I don't.
but I feel like a failure.
Yeah. Initials there. And then, I know it looks a little obscured, but your signature on that line there. And then I will notarize it to seal it.
Don't I get any more citation from you all for inspection? When she had that left,
They stepped outside.
I need to go and talk to them.
Okay, yeah, they'll be right back in. They just stepped outside.
I'm gonna get this.
Miss Vera, one last thing really quick.
She's gonna give you the tour.
That's fine.
Don't let her be a pre-there.
Do they know the,
She's been with me for 4 years.
that's fine. Do they know the email address?
I do.
Okay.
Care Nurse, C. We give you a business card when you come in. C-A-R-E nurse at AOL.com. Been doing this for 15 years. It all started off with one phone call. I hope you have COVID?
No, yes. No, this would be college in 6 hours.
One?
Killing me.
One? Yeah, that's all. Made a call to San Account a month ago, saying I'm in the C-section. Just a lot of things. And that initiated, and the whole thing came to explode.
It is. Will you
Can I
grab
show you
it?
my visa first?
Sure. Let me set
My
this right
first
here.
visa. And then the girls take you in the house, okay?
Okay.
How many people are coming for the search?
Just one, just me.
You're not gonna do? Take me in the house. Put this on my office.
This is,
You know what, I'm not finished with this. I don't know if they still need me.
I'll just leave it.
It's right here. Leave it right here.
I'm gonna drop this in my truck real quick. Is there anything in there?
She's gonna have to bear. You can go. Her name is Stacia. Stacia is back.
Okay. I told him I'm gonna go alone.
Yeah, there's nothing no freezer in there, but I can try it.
Let's take a peek, and I think it makes her feel as much at ease as it does me.
There's a bunch of garbage.
It looks like a bunch of clean, fresh supplies. This is kind of a technicality, you know what I mean? But if she's doing any kind of medical,
if they need me.
if she's doing any kind of medical procedures, that's got to end.
Well, I can tell you, I've never seen a C-section done here,
Yeah,
so I don't.
I wouldn't imagine she.
I've only been here like 3 weeks.
What did you
say,
But I've
Dale?
never seen it.
Okay.
If you need me, I just have one cigarette, okay?
Okay.
All right. And check the freezers and then
I'm just seeing everybody's way.
out to the yard.
I've seen that video she has on her website, and I can see where.
That's
it
where
looks like,
that's where a lot of this stuff
Yeah.
comes from. So
I think that was video that. Because I see the floor in the video, and it looks like exactly the floor that I go to.
I got you.
Both of them. Are you going to go back on the patio? I don't know. Are you guys still got to do paperwork and stuff?
Just a little bit more.
Okay. I'll just leave them out then.
You staying out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lionel died.
Oh.
I'm like, been out here forever.
Excuse me.
She doesn't even come out.
Who that? Oh. Yeah, like y'all do that?
She'll clean.
Go pups. Go pups.
And there's no fridge in there, but we can still go.
Yeah, let me just pop my head.
Dryer's still wet, so I ran it again.
Okay. I seen your Okay. I seen your truck coming off, but
No.
So I got a
I
question.
just needed my computer closer to me. What's
Yeah?
that?
Did you need a shovel?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, if you guys do come back and seize the dogs,
That's not going to happen.
ever?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
There's no widespread neglect or abuse going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just worried because I have a dog here. That's mine.
Gotcha.
That lives with me, but she's here right now because she has babies. So I have her. She's in my.
Can you prove ownership and all
Yeah,
that?
she's rabies is mine,
Yep.
and microchip.
Just keep that handy, and I'll ask one of the officers if that's a possibility. I don't believe so.
Because if you guys ever haul dogs out, that dog's gotta come with me.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna freak out. Oh my god.
She talked about that earlier. Who buried these pups?
I buried one. Sandra buried one. Think you were here for 2 of them? Okay.
For what?
I don't know what
Okay.
she said.
Are they all in pretty close proximity? Okay, let me grab a bag.
Had to drop less than 48 hours with a big biggest section.
Network. They had 25 minutes after last night, 2,300 hours, and they were holding a signal 0 worker.
Not only that, other one, so I'm scared to do a lot to the gangster, but I feel that she can call them.
Whoever wants to call, can you have somebody call Adam and see if he's willing to transport? Or do y'all have a freezer? Y'all have a freezer.
You want a freezer or a refrigerator?
Ask him what the best route is and if he's willing to take a deal.
When you probably take them, just probably won't be today.
Yeah. So if y'all just find out if there's a way to store,
We definitely have a way to
and,
store.
and then we can coordinate transportation if I need to, because I can do a chain of custody.
Remember those little ones? If you don't find 5, they decompose.
Okay. Okay.
Can you show us exactly where the boxes are?
I am.
So they're always placed in little boxes?
No,
Oh.
it's not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Come again? That's a good thing.
I can tell you what you are. I can't tell you any other ones that are.
Okay.
Yeah. I buried one the other day. It was like where there's fresh dirt in it.
Yep.
I know there's one here.
I mean, the
You
whole
want me to
There's
do
one
you
like
want to
here.
I dig. Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think you're gonna find 5.
Okay.
I'll tell you, like I said, I've only known 2 of them since I've been here.
Okay.
I just work here.
I
wasn't here
Hey,
when
nobody's under investigation
I don't want to give you the answers before. I just work
except maybe the handyman.
here. The handyman, I don't know what. I don't even know when you had one either.
No, it's in this class. That's
I've
a
learned that
freaking
today.
Story. That's a long story there.
Oh, I've already learned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, very well.
I buried mine pretty deep
Yeah.
with a post hole digger.
Yeah, some of them are, they both were, that I know over here were post hole diggers.
What are those like the ones that there's like the hole for like a fence
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Wow, see, I know what you do.
Yeah.
Like digging up a puppy grave, is it the same bad juju as digging up a
A human, no.
Is Because I got enough bad news.
It's gonna be deeper.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot deeper.
I'm just
I
trying
know
to start,
both of them are over here.
trying to start from far out so I don't.
So I know the one that you and her dug is
Uh-huh.
super small.
Okay.
He was what, 2.5 ounces? He was like 2.5.
Like,
He's about the size. He's about the size of my palm, and I have a small hand, and I have a small hand.
The size of his thumb.
It's about the size of his thumb, yes.
Right this morning, did you think you were going to be digging a hole in somebody's yard?
I actually, no. I knew I was probably going to be out here, but.
Thinking it's a possibility.
I haven't? Oh. Thought the dog got out. I'm good. I smell the little thing.
Oh no, do you smell it?
So there should be, how many here?
We only know of 2.
Okay.
I don't know what.
I think you're looking for 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm looking for 5, but.
they're not in there.
Is there any other employees that are currently employed that are not present right now that may have buried some?
Yeah.
But it was buried right next to it.
Okay. It was a pipe, yep.
I want to meet you first.
Hey, Alan.
Some of them have been buried. Usually for 5 copies. But if they have been buried for longer than 4 or 5 weeks, they have been put hold. You don't always put them in a little spot. Yeah, just this side.
Oh, I know. Which place I know of. But I only did 1. And I did 2.
Were yours in bags also?
Outside. I know of.
In this area?
That I know of.
Yeah.
I did 1 with you, 1 with
My
Sandra.
beef drops are gonna love that. My beef drops are going to start digging even more now. You know the giant schnauzers?
Yep.
You see a hole started?
Even the little schnauzers been digging.
See what it says here? Did you see my tomb? Look here what we have here. This is for newborn puppies in my loving memories. So you're looking for 5 babies? Those are newborns. 3 or 4 hours.
No, here about.
But if they've been in there 4 weeks, the tiny ones will be gone. Maybe we can compose. Here, can I give you?
In here.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I give you a tour? Now, this all started with the initial complaint. And that isn't because I have the people, okay, when I do thinking once, twice a year. Big companies have that. And I do know that.
Good thing I didn't break the irrigation pipe.
Absolutely, and I appreciate it. Because there's very much food, you know, I mean, you have to come. Absolutely. But
There should be no room in this area.
What I did, what I said to on the board meeting was,
They'll come take
I wanted to fix the side, I wanted to fix the piece, I wanted to fix the side, I'm out with my dog. But you put in your use in my bedroom, I live in there. It says 20 feet to the
Man, where's Kev?
I was last year. I can't do it. You did it last year?
You don't have to hear.
On there?
So I came in, basically with just a
Y'all don't even need me. I didn't think I didn't have
Hello?
Can you let me in?
Oh, Dr. Morrison, and I came in with, just an animal and basic medicine for adjustments, so that she everything I needed to know.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes,
And I usually write, oh my God.
yeah, filtering it down.
That's how most people get started out. And then might get in the field for a little while.
I lived in the Keys and I went back like 6 months ago.
I went to do a job at Thrive, and they trained me in carpentry, and I'm still learning.
I've always wanted to be on that. I grew up like constantly
There's
watching.
always more to learn.
It's not exactly what you see on TV. No, I believe it's not. I worked with
As opposed to my job. It's never like it seasons on TV.
I worked with someone who was next. Asking, I mean, I don't know if they're chattering. Do you need anything from Dr. Morris? On scene?
Not now. Definitely follow up. Yeah.
It's online. Today
No. No.
is online.
This will be a notice to appear. So there's no tight timeline. I'm not taking her to jail or anything like that. We're only going to charge probably on 4 of them, the most severe, with a time lapse and the deformities. Where vet care could definitely have intervened, or
And suffering.
yes. So yeah, I got consent for the whole property. We've already been through all the structures and freezers and fridges. I wouldn't expect them to save anything.
Yeah.
And I've already found 2 here. And
Do you use
Rip.
ultrasound to find bones?
no.
I was just curious.
If it was felony, we might go to. But she admitted where they bury them. The girls are showing me where they buried them. I've already found 2, and they're in Ziploc bags, so they're pretty preserved.
Okay.
So, yep. But I'll follow up with you either later this week or next week. All I'm gonna need. Because I forgot you've never done a report for me before. What was the last doctor that retired? Grant, yeah. Well, that was the Brandon Blake case.
Yeah.
That was very in-depth. But
Oh, yeah, that
I'll
was-
get with you just to get your expert opinion.
Okay.
Because that'll be what counts.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but thanks for
All right.
helping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Adam showed up for the first one. Again, it was part 2, part 1.
Yeah. A month later, I'll call.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
This shows you you're interested.
I usually always tell them like
I buried one with her. And I buried one with another.
We only know of 2.
Oh, 2.
And that's
Oh, okay, I thought there was 3.
Is there another hole?
Do you have a way to contact any of the other employees to get an
It was
idea?
buried right there.
3rd one?
No, we only know of 2.
Oh, you only know of 2.
Yeah, we have the two.
So one's Rocky from April 4th. The other one's not.
Rocky was hurt.
And the other one
Blackberry just found her. That one. That one.
is not marked. Huh?
That was the one that was in the incubator and passed
I
away.
want to have before you.
Was that the one that probably lasted 30 days? About 30 days?
No,
Just,
January to February.
I can tell you, I just started back in.
There's people coming in and out of here burying puppies in the wall.
okay.
They have the whole house. You're gonna have a massive hole. There's the hole.
So which one of those is coming to do?
I take off the different color. The rocky one was different color down here, guys. And the smaller one is in the top.
So there was dirt there, right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were using post hole diggers. Yep.
Oh, well then that looks like a postal there.
Yep. Yeah, maybe not.
It looks like it's
Here? Yeah.
my coworker was asking what he was doing over there. I was like, it was missing rock, so he's checking it.
That hasn't been dug in. That's clay.
Because we do, all the shoppers do, like in the front room, they do come out here, and they do dig.
Come out here and dig.
Yeah, because where that well is,
Uh-huh.
they had a good 3-foot hole under it,
Yeah.
and I had to keep filling it in.
Gotcha.
Do you have an inventory?
Give me 2 seconds. Can y'all do me a favor and back up that way a little bit? That's okay.
So I have to do two puppies. These are puppies, my best. I had them on the phone the whole time. Is my primary vet since 2012. And then the puppies.
So this dog is
I got you.
so you're not gonna find it.
Yep. Can you,
I have all of
can you
this.
send it, is that personal or work?
This is my work phone.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you can text it to me.
Message.
Does she know exactly which one that is that we can name on the list?
The 474-5039.
Yeah, yeah. But does she know which puppy that was?
So if we go through the whelping log, it'll be Bailey is the mom.
Okay,
Oh wait, Kelly is the mom.
okay.
There's
All right.
this dog as well that died. I don't know where that one is.
That's the one
Okay.
that got ate completely.
Oh.
No, that's not this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was the one that had the jacked up jaw.
This is, that's been disturbed there. That's probably your text that just came through. Yep. Yep.
Like I had a puppy. 3 weeks old. Took it to the vet to leave her home. When he was 3. Neighbor told me right away, this puppy is
Make sure there's no wasp nest in this tree.
but then yeah, I couldn't I couldn't even finish. Yeah, I could not. How many did you find?
2 so far.
But if they're all, you're not gonna find anymore. Yeah, I have the memorial thing. This is my husband's hill. I didn't really be able to keep the space up in the box. And this is for my little bear. Now my birth dog has cancer. I spent $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. Lots of cash. But I don't put the box because I want to see it. So that's the whole thing. So not having that, 5 puppies.
1 hour a day.
Can you tell me which one this one is, Miss Vera?
There's no way. There is no way anybody can tell you.
Okay.
It's decomposed, but look how small. There is no way you can tell and identify this puppy. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I never had a puppy like that before. Looks like a mouse, right? So I feel like a total loser. And really, that's awful. I feel like I've been hunted down. I have no butterfly in making everything right. But now I am a puppy murderer. Yeah, I knew that. There was a puppy that was 4 weeks old, failed to die. We buried it too. But most of them are newborns when they are 3 days old, 4 days old, cleft palate, 2 cleft palate, 1 with a jar. And from now on, I call my veterinarian to show him. Because there'll be a good here. If it's a boy care, you can't save them all, Miss Vera. As a nurse, my patient died. I was told you can't save them all. Yeah, but he's not negative against it. Other vets tell me that too. I have more than one vet.
Do you know if you guys have a iron rake or something on property? Not right now,
A rake.
but can y'all backfill this later?
Oh, yeah,
Later.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But I
thanks.
want you to hear my side. Yeah, I want you to hear my side. You know, and what I said about Olivia, I truly do that. And yes, he has those words, you know, I mean, no problem. But don't come to my house when I'm present. You know, we let me know. I'm in the hospital. Hey, okay, let's see you back tomorrow. Maybe it's my time, then I'll call you. And then like, a lot of people who spoke to me, when he said, okay, you know this girl that she would come out of the drugs? I know I was 6 or 7 that were expired and raped. He said, okay, she would stay. Because I had been with the people or something like that. But then, okay, I didn't say again. I wasn't here. I wasn't healthy. I wasn't here. And I said, she has to do that. No, I will be in the hospital getting shanked.
Oh, we don't even have that. I'd just be dusting the thing like this. Oh my god.
But I love my dog. I have no family other than my son. My parents are I have my son. I see him once every 2 years.
Yeah. It sounds like it would only be
4 or 5.
4 out of, well, no. 1 was eaten and 1 was in the garbage. That's it.
Yeah, I will. So, the point that I have, yes, I'm here.
Okay. I'm going to wrap up with you, Miss Vera.
I just don't want my drugs to be taken from me or me going to jail for cruelty of animals. You know what I mean? There is no cruelty. And you know, you saw. I want to tell you I can't stand for it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll take that back.
In case they want to come in, just pick.
You got it. Well, it's open right now.
He will shut up for 2 minutes. Don't forget to give me text. I'm exhausted.
I can understand that.
Emotional.
Yes.
It takes a really...
Hey, I own animals too. I know
And I
their
can
family.
you tell that I love my dogs?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Alrighty. So like I said, this is a notice to appear.
Yeah, how much do I have to pay?
That's up to the court. I'm just giving you the paperwork to tell you when to go to court.
This is for, okay,
and-
what is
and
it
where to
right, what
go.
I've done wrong?
It's 4 counts of this statute, which is animal neglect, which is a misdemeanor. It's a first-degree misdemeanor.
But they're newborn babies.
Doesn't,
You understand? I understand.
it doesn't.
And you see my incubators, I have everything.
What I'm doing here does not
Yeah.
predict the outcome of what happens in
Okay.
court, okay? Just make sure on May 15th, that's a Wednesday, you go to the
I have an
courthouse.
attorney, I sent this to my attorney.
Okay, perfect. Yep, at 101 Esslinger Way. The courtroom is to be determined. So if you're working with an attorney, they'll find all that out for you. The hearing is at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to make sure I have your
You have
information.
today's date somewhere?
Say again?
There's today's date.
Right here where I signed
Okay.
and notarized it. Yep. So all your information is correct there.
Too bad I don't have pictures of the tiny puppies, it's okay.
So that's for later. You understand everything as I explained it
And
to you?
picking them up was for animal services, not for you?
No, it's still my case evidence, but they're taking it, they're
Have
having
you
it
dealt with
processed.
you've dealt probably with lots of bad breeders, and I know animal cruelty.
Yes.
And I have a rule.
That-
I do not sell any of my puppies to breeders. I have co-owned breeders. We are partnered with them. But I do not sell my puppies to breeders. I don't want them to live in cages or kennels.
I understand.
These dog, Frenchies, are different. They fight us. They fight. The Schnauzers don't.
I can see that.
Therefore,
They're commingled.
They need to let go.
Yeah,
I'm getting rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Because it's just not my kind of breed. As I
Yeah.
said, at my age, 67, I don't need fighting dogs, okay?
yep, yep. So all I need,
That's why they're in kennels.
I understand. Your signature here and today's date, which is
So basically what I'm
April
doing is misdemeanor animal neglect.
26th. Yes.
And where does it show the proof?
That's not on here. That's going to be in my case.
But when do I get that case? I'd
You're-
like to have that to show the allegation for my attorney.
Your attorney will have that before the court date. I have to prepare it. I got a couple days
How
of
do
work to do.
how do I get it?
You can go to our headquarters. You know where 100 Esslinger Way is?
So
Our main office.
100
Can you
Esslinger
mail it
is
to
a
me?
No.
They may be able to actually email it to you.
Can you request it?
I'll give you the phone number on your copy of who to call, and they're emailing records nowadays.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But
And how
at the
long should I wait?
Probably until the middle of next week. So we have 4 weeks before your court date. And,
No, it's not
but
4 weeks.
It's the 4th Wednesday. So it's the
So
4th
it's not
Wednesday.
4 weeks
it's-
because it's 3 weeks. This is 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks. Yep. But you still have to sign this, as opposed to going to jail.
Really?
Yes.
If I don't tell you, can I lock me
This
up now?
this is technically an arrest. It's a non-custodial arrest. A notice to appear is a non-custodial arrest. But I'm not taking you to jail. You have to go to court.
Instead of him taking you to the jail, he's basically releasing you.
What
right
would I
here.
go for jail for?
A misdemeanor crime, 4 counts. This is a misdemeanor crime, but I have the discretion. I have the discretion.
You have a gut instinct. You've seen enough.
It's based on the severity of the
You've
crime.
seen
or
enough,
the
so
alleged
you know
crime.
that this is not maliciously or
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's. I'm sorry.
for.
It is the 22nd. Yep. And then one last time. Just two more things. Yep. Have you done this before?
No, but when you come out with this, I use it for puppy prints.
Okay.
Paws. I have that for puppy paws.
Okay.
That's why I know what this is.
Bottom corner or top right?
It's gonna dry.
Good.
So now I'm a criminal, right?
Nope.
They give me 62 citations on dogs. Now on your own 40 dogs. So that's another thing. The difference is, you came here and you asked for me to do research. There was no problem. But when somebody comes and does a search without me not being even present, that's you know, and knowing, because I send them an email at 5 a.m. I'm going to be in a hospital. You know I'm not going to be here and you come anyway.
Yellow?
I think she was.
Are you new
No, he's just been around quite a bit.
for this? I mean, are you new for this?
Oh, no. No.
So who called you? Adam Lee called you and made this request?
Animal Services contacted my chain of command, and we had a meeting, and that's how it came to me.
But you can tell I love my animals. I would never do anything.
So that's the number. That's a non-emergency line to the sheriff's office,
I'm gonna call for.
and you're going to ask for records.
And what is my case number?
It's right there.
Okay.
Yep.
And wait a week.
Yeah, I'd give it till, what's today? Tuesday? Give it till at least Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Now I'm being charged with neglect. Unbelievable.
It's just a charge, it's not a conviction.
It's still. But let me ask you this. Traffic tickets. They told me, to explain it to me, they said, when I wasn't present, even though now we have all the baby certificates, because the girls wouldn't let him come in my office, because I wasn't here. Nobody's allowed to search my office with my personal things. For the records, he got upset and he wrote 62 citations. So going to court, showing that I have the $50 times 62. Oh, this is okay. Easy, don't choke her. You're gonna collapse her trachea. You're gonna collapse. She's 9 years old. You're gonna collapse her trachea. $50. But I have, when I go to court, now I have an attorney, but if I go to court myself, I still have to pay the $50?
That's up to the court. I have no,
You don't know
I
that.
have no
You
idea.
don't know how that
That's,
works.
that's completely out of my
You don't know how
wheelhouse.
that works.
No.
What about this one? This one I have to, what kind of proof are you going to show that I have neglect? What proof do they have? What proof will they have other than you took pictures? Puppies are 1 day, 2 days. Did you mark on there which puppy it was? Did you mark
I
it
did.
for me?
Yep, I did.
On each one?
Yep. I put a...
Do you take pictures so we can identify?
I put a check mark.
Who does that? Who does it like this that you can just go through?
Oh, you
No.
keep great records. Yeah. Yeah.
So who does that? You can always see.
Oh.
What?
Yep.
You see this here? Who does that? Dog medications.
Yeah.
Dogs meds, what we do. How we do it. When they get it. Each puppy.
Yep.
So it's Belida, Josie. They get dewormed. You know, that's what they
Hey,
get. Every 2 weeks.
From a criminal side, this is very minimal. But the ordinances and the rules that the county had, that the
Puppy vaccination and
that-
deworming schedules. Look at this here.
I understand,
No, I mean, come on. You know,
and that's good for animal services.
but I'm telling you.
But they have their limits of how many dogs you can have on property and what you can breed
No,
and so on
no.
and so
Because
forth.
I'm A1 agriculture zone, I can have as many as I want to.
Okay, well that's between you and them. Okay, I'm wrapped up with my part.
There's my pup, okay.
I really appreciate your cooperation with me on my end of it.
It was a better experience than the first time when I was searched during my absence.
I'm
Because
gonna,
I could say, yes, please, welcome.
I'm
come
gonna
on,
let them
open up, whatever
wrap
you
up
wanna
with you and we'll get out of your hair.
She's gonna wrap up with them. Do you want me to take the evidence so you can get out of here? Because she just got a written warning and then we're done.
Yeah, we'll get one of them. But when y'all get them secured, can you let me out of the gate? Thanks.
No, you're stuck here forever.